Okay, now let us talk about comments in C. Comments are notes in the code that help us explain what the code does. They are ignored completely by the compiler so that they don't affect the program's execution. You can write comments either as single-line comments or as multi-line comments. Single-line comments are simply comments that are written across one line only, while multi-line comments are comments that can be spanned or written to span across more than one line. So let's see the difference between both. I can write a single line comment here by simply writing a set of 2 forward slashes, and then I will say this is a single line comment. Okay, now for a multi-line comment, I can write it by writing a forward slash followed by an asterisk. And then you see everything after this asterisk is automatically colored in green to indicate that it is a comment. But to close the comments, I will write another asterisk and followed by another forward slash. Now, everything we write within this is going to be considered as a comment also. So here I'm going to write this is a multi-line comment. Now, we can see that I can also take this to the next line, and so long as we are still within the asterisk, or we are still within the 2 asterisks, it is still considered as part of the comment even if we write it across many lines. Now, let's run this and see. We will see that all of this we have written will not affect the program in any way. And we see the only thing displayed is still our hello world, which we did in the first program. Now, if I remove these 2 forward slashes, for example, before this first line, and I try to run this, you see that this gives an error because we have simply written a message that is first of all not valid C syntax, but it is not represented as a comment. So in order to write anything that isn't valid code, but I want it to still be within my program, even though it's not going to be, or even though it is not going to affect the result of my program, I need to write it as a comment. That is by writing it after 2 forward slashes or within a multi-line comment. So that is comments in C.